Long. Bugsy Malone. Yes, you heard that right. The UK rapper gonna try his hand at the sweet science. The Bronze Bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manchester, England, here is the multi-talented and popular rapper, Bugsy Malone. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Both want the knockout. Got out of the way of that right hook. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Malone in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Switched off completely. You've completely...
Not tiring it. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at...
How that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. This fighter told told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Jab does not score. Throws the jab but does not score. You don't want to trade shots. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that.
He's smart when you go out there.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter lands. The jab doesn't quite connect. That big hook doesn't land. And miss with that jab. Believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Punches coming from every angle. And now going for the finish. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Malone in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go back out there.
Nice work. Good round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What's the referee thinking right now? And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Oh my goodness! And that'll do it as Malone goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down once. He knows what shot works and where to land.
Oh my God, Johnny! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! Let's talk about Malone in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
That right hook won't score. Big whiff with the right hook. Beautiful counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all the...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they...
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And Bugsy Malone goes down. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Swing and a miss with that hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Chance to make history. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Relax. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Stamina is off the charts. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. And down goes Bugsy Malone. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out.
And down goes Wilder! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight.
Listen, you've switched up. What are you doing? Don't worry about that round.
Mark, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already.
And win the round. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing.
There a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't let back into the fight.
This round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You've done all that work all the way through.
Round 8, and we're off again. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. How did they not go down?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
And the bronze bomber goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove and down he goes.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The three judges agree and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake.